baseball. It is said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in 3 hours, 37 minutes.
Rain falling here. Striding into the box, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And next will be the designated hitter, Justin Locke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin Locke.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Smokey will put this one away, and the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Thomas Vaughn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Well, grounded to short, this could be 2. To second, on to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again, Romeo Maddox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. His ball to second. Smokey takes it in. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner goes for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Locke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground. Riding in once again, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep digging in once again. Smokey, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Count remains full. Flores is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jameson Taillon earned his 9th. Tuesday night baseball. Jake Thompson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s, but that doesn't really indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willard Spangler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Up next for the Rays, Abraham Quevedo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Art Rincon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Next for New York, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willard Spangler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball. He gathers the throw, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Albert Almora, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Albert Almora.
On the ground out to second. Smokey fields it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Smokey, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead. great start. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. And that ends the inning. Nothing in the... Now at the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Smokey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. So stepping in, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Grounder down the line at third. One there. Back to first, a double play, and we... So standing in, Jared Douglas, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete. To short. He's right there on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reggie Carter enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Runners on the move for second, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make a man.
Well, when your team really needs it.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in now, Ryan Judd, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Nimmo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And to score from third, the tying run. Standing in, Smokey, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in once again, Donnell Mitchell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 8-6 the final score tonight. Dino Aguila earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. The show is digging in. The switch hitter, Smokey, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Whipple ranging into the outfield. 1 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the home. Next for the Mets, A.J. Whipple, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Whipple. 1-1-1.
Ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Over to first. Ready for another chance. Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hunter Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the
Hard
turn.
liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Eat it, eat it.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the...
Gavin Cecchini next. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was...
Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Tyler White will bat next, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Back up the middle. Flips it underhand. Bare-handed for one. Relay to first in time. Ready once again, Smokey, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Smokey.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Padilla is right there. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, Mariano Padilla is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-1. Dozier brings it in. The second. Back to first, a double play. And digging in once again, Smokey struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Plawecki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. Short, hit hard, right to him. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Peter Fader. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sharply on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Splitter outside for ball 3. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Pick up the ball.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even left for the Yankees. Next up from New York, Peter Fader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Smokey. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. A winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. He swings and misses, throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's into the box now, Tyler White. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. It is third. And a costly mistake there as he gives it the old Olay, and it gets right by him.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they get...
Next for New York, Smokey attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fader will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Freddie Varner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the runner back. Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. From the Bronx. Now in the box, Smokey. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club. Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in, A.J. Whipple. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
A.J. Whipple.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Goodwin.
1-1-1. The middle. Smokey up the middle on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another try at 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Sinclair. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 3-1 pitch. He's running.
Come on.
Sliced hard on the ground.
Find the
That's
ball,
through
find
for
the
a
ball.
base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Swing, and Mustaka sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Into the second deck and gone. Gavin Cicchini next. As a look, now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. The dive. He goes to first. Got him. Digging in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And the runner back safely. Moroff is off at first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The count now at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nick Castellanos now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Nick Castellanos.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey moving to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Smokey will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Run it out.
Hit out towards second. Whipple ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major.
A slumping hitter gets some coaching up. Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals. Slumps happen. Poise in the face of them is a must. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Live from at the plate, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And there he goes towards second, pulled high in the air out to left field. Baez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy on and get a big inning started.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's a strike. Three and one.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now the payoff pitch home.
On the bag, on the bag.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1.
Boy, Biro, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove. In is Christian Yelich.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smokey. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Here comes the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Hunter Dozier is on deck. Now a throw over, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Right over the middle, knee high.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Reggie Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Full count still. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The next 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped high in the air. Hernandez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 10-2 the final in this game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that. From the city of... Next for New York, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Hunter Dozier would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting 4.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Hunter Dozier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There goes the runner. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Stepping in, Reggie Arnold. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Reggie Arnold.
Hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jared Rodriguez, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out. Striding in once again, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Reggie Arnold, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Shot on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Ready once again. Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battled.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Smokey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Working to keep them in the game here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A pause and the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On the ground down the line. One there. On to first, it's a double play as they're Marco Hernandez steps in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Philly down to their last strike. And a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. This evening's game finishes. Daytime baseball. So coming to the plate, Smokey, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bat.
The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Denson has a play. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away. At the plate, Jared Rodriguez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Rodriguez.
Drilled on the ground to short. The second for relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Chris Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Baez.
Now, attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bronson Denson. He reached on a single in his first try. Now,
1-1-1.
Attempt here. Sinclair is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. At the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Rickard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number. Digging in once again, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Called strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Still even at 2-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th
It's time for... So digging in now, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't... One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
The pitcher, Murray Morales, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful second. Digging in, Smokey. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schaefer is right there, one down. Ready once again, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier is on deck. Schaefer on third. Flores on second. Moroff at first, one gone. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Started to chase there. He'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Back up the middle.
Right here.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 9-7 with final score. It's time for Baker. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today.
And he will get there to make the running. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hunter Dozier will be next. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the changeup is way low that time.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Skied into straightaway right. Doe is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Byron DeLong. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first. A double play. Digging in once again, Todd Swan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Todd Swan.
Hit ball to second. Smokey right there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Smokey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Once again a 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back in standing. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. 4-0 the score tonight. The Nationals get their 20th home win this year. Just blocks from... Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Wilson. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
In there, 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a play. It's in time. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there at the knees, strike one.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
1-1 the count. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short.
Correa
has it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Carlos Correa. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy the Gay.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow. Darren Swan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in now for the Nats, Emmett Wilson.
Left fielder, Emmett Wilson.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. A bear. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Striding into the box, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Briscoe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-1 the count. Three and 1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the
Meanwhile now, this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. And we'll employ the use of our show clock.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper...
Closing in on first. Next up for the Stros, Raul Melendez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Towards second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Next for New York, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Sinclair. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running again. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Right back up the middle. Smokey up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in for Houston, Richie Spann. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
1-1.
Towards second. Smokey is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Into the box. Smokey has got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home.
All right, hold on.
And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Walter Sinclair. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at 3rd base. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
Striding in, Richie Spann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2.
1-1.
On the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So striding in, Chris Taylor. He popped out in his first trip.
Chris Taylor.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Padilla. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Underhanded flip. One there. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. And a curveball in for a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Popped him up. Carey is under it. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for the Astros.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance? Smokey, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Padilla.
The designated hitter, Ramon Padilla.
On the ground out to second. Smokey scoops. And there are 2 away now. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The New York Yankees led this Tuesday night base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Hunter Dozier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Next for New York, Mike Moustakas, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 1-2, and the runner's breaking for third. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. forces. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Padilla, runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's out. Digging in to try it again, Smokey, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The next 3-2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hunter Dozier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Runner's on his way to third.
Stand up right here.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row,
and they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. Wednesday night base. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
this is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And, fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And that one just missed outside. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 2-2. Chopped foul wide of first.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, it's time to check out. So digging in now, Smokey was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Moroff rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the runner's trying for third. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Smokey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Smokey.
He's set and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Flores is off at first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Changeup in for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They trade. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, barehanded for 1. Relay to first in. Next up for the Stros, Chauncey Dow, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 right-handed pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Now batting, Smokey. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Takes this the other way to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Baseball from the. Digging in, Chauncey Dow, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Houston, left fielder, number 1.
1-1 for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Into the box, Smokey. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Edward Otto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt.
1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now the Astros designated hitter, Ramon Padilla. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And this is taken for the out. At the plate, Smokey. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Change-up that catches the corner for strike one. One out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Calling for it, Dow. 2 down. Striding in for Houston, Robert Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Barner, the runner at second with one away. And that one just missed outside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fan.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Edward Otto.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, with one out, the runner on third.
Now at the plate, Smokey. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count even now at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Here now the 2-2. Good change up in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chauncey Dow. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, Richie Spann. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-2. Ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now, Smokey.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Edward Otto is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edward Otto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a dive, but he's back in there. Smokey aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hard hit ball to second. Melendez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got Jake Thompson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
That's wide, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Lauren Campos, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball to second, this could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Everything done right.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Drummond. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Waldron going back on it to the track. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. Ready for another shot now. Lauren Campos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Baez is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Digging in to try it again. Roger Baez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. There he goes. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
The right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamble.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Smokey is there for it. And that retires the side. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Smokey. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Monty Verland with his 4th. Afternoon baseball. Digging in now for the Mariners, James Maynard. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Trying to keep the score where it is. And right side. Fielded clean. A spin and a throw. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Smokey. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner's going. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back easily. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing. Striding in once again, Robert Drummond. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batters.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
At the plate, Robert Drummond. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Robert Drummond.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stunt.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Curtis, a left-handed pitcher on the shorter side at 5'9" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front 7-4. Now at the plate, James Maynard, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Maynard.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 the final finish today. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brian Mitchell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Rico Parkinson struggled and gets the loss.